All right, I'm here with Hickory head football coach Donnell Brown after a Tuesday night win, 20-0 over Currituck County from North Carolina to open up the season 1-0. I think you're the last team in Virginia to open up the season, coach, and it's nice to get a win over a team you lost to 12-6 a year ago. But first off, you just gave the game ball to someone on your, I think, athletic staff. Tell me a little bit about that there.
Yeah,
touching moment.
One of our managers lost her mom about a week and a half ago, and the first thing she said, she wanted to still be with the team, still come to practice every day. And I mean, if you saw her throughout this whole moment, she's smiling, she's pushing forward and all those type of things. And you know, I tried to keep it secret. I didn't want to tell the players, but there was no doubt. We got this victory tonight. We're going to dedicate it to her and her family on that one. And she seemed grateful for it. So, you know, we talk about family, that's being a family. No doubt, that's about the Hawk family. A nice gesture by you, and good to see your kids give her some consoling there and hugging. Tell me about this game tonight. Scoreless at the half. The field isn't the prettiest. It's pretty muddy out here. They've had to go through hurricane conditions last week. You guys waiting around to play on Tuesday. What did you say at the break in what was a sluggish game? Well, we knew our first game, and I tell my guys, I said, first of all, Currituck's a winning program. You know, they may have lesser students than us population-wise, but they're being successful in North Carolina. So when you play a team that's a winning program, that's a whole nother animal to it. But with that being said, we knew the first game what we call mistakes. Bad snap here, miscues here, and I told my guys all week, if we handle those, and we get through the adversity of those and stay tight, stay together, then we'll be fine. We'll eventually start clicking. And at halftime, I told the guys, we possibly played one of the worst halves of football. Like I said, the great part about it is 0-0. It's 0-0. So those guys, they balled in, they stayed close, and they kept going. They kept going. Much more of a team this year. Sure. The family, I'm excited for it.
Well, you guys started to turn the corner a little bit late in the season last year after 0-3 start. You guys got a couple of nice victories down the stretch. Before we get to your defense, some of the highlight guys for you there. Jeremiah Council, Trevante Harper, Michael Evans all scored for you tonight running the football. I thought maybe even the biggest run for you was that 25-yard run by Evans that helped set up a score.
Oh, absolutely. Those are our guys. We knew in the halftime, we were like, hey, let's give the guys to our dudes. You know, let's give them the ball.
Right?
No secret. O-line, they bit down their mouthpiece that came off the ball, and the upbacks, and those guys, you know, those guys are not going to be well known, but they came down, they started hitting, and we just like, let's go straight at Currituck. So I was extremely happy with all those guys, and each of those different guys touching the ball. Well,
here's a chance to give them a shout out. Some of those big uglies up front, the guys that paved the way on the offensive line. Who did it tonight for you?
Miller Allen, Matt Bohannon, Ryan McBride, Christian Bruce, Jason Lightfoot was in there. Logan Fonda was in there bouncing.
Many made it possible, didn't
yes. The Joyner got in there when we got tired. So a lot of guys, Riley Mays was blocking. A lot of guys.
Number 26, right? He made a big play there with the block punt, I think it was. He was all over the field tonight.
Oh, he's from last year. This year he made tremendous improvement. He's doing a great job for us at the defensive end position. And on that punt, it tell you, we weren't even coming after the punt. And he saw it, he went and made a play, and it was a great play for us.
So he could be a candidate for most improved guy for you this year, potentially.
Oh, one of the guys, yes. He definitely did a lot of great things along with a lot of other players. A lot of guys put in the work. You know, sometimes your players who get more notoriety, when they improve, it sometimes gets overlooked because you're like, well, that's the guy I knew last year. But as a whole group, everyone got better.
Well, I think we spoke about this last summer, a guy that I think's been overlooked for you on a grand scale. He makes plays for you in all three phases, including tonight on special teams and defense. Corey Chapman, he's a key player for you.
Absolutely. He defensively, he was a guy that stayed in there. We had a lot of subs, you know, cramping and different issues. He's kept going. He kept going on special teams. He kept going on offense. He kept going. He definitely was an anchor of us on that defensive side of the ball, and he continues to make plays for us in special teams. He's the guy at the end of the game. He wants the ball. He's not running from the fire. He's running to the fire.
Yeah, he definitely embraces that moment. Last year for you, and I thank you for the time. I mean, all three levels have to play great defensively to get a shutout. Defensive line, linebacker, secondary. What were you, I guess, I don't know if you want to say surprised, but most pleased with tonight from the defensive performance? Any unit in particular in that?
Well, I thought Riley Mays played extremely well. Some of the other DNs who got in played really well. Linebackers played well. I mean, it was a whole collective effort. I was very pleased with when we subbed our guys in. Our guys on our sideline, we kind of held some of our guys out towards the end because they were cramping. We wanted to be healthy for our next game. And these guys wanted to shut out, but you had to rely on your subs. And those guys came up. Deshaun Cobb came up with a big interception, secured the shutout for us. So I'm extremely happy for those guys.
Well, you had to sub because, by the way, you have like maybe 48 hours to get ready for a game on Friday with the Grassfield, who's a Chesapeake rival for you. You know how big 2-0 would be in your quest to get to the playoffs. How do you prepare in this short amount of time for Grassfield, who gave Colonial Forge a tussle for a game
Absolutely. Coach Marty always does a great job with his program over there. What we got to look at is what do we really need to do the next 2 days. We just played a game, we beat up on each other. Do we need to beat up on each other, or do we need to focus on and have mental reps and different things like that? So we're going to be smart at what we do the next 2 days. Make sure we don't get rusty. Make sure we correct a lot of mistakes we do, and get ready to go Friday. Because it's going to be another dog fight Friday.
Yeah, it's just a big rivalry game with Hickory and Grassfield. They'll try to sort it 2-0 the Hawks. Thank you so much. Congrats on the win.
Thank you. Appreciate it.